Hey guys, Kev here, and I have an unboxing to do for you. We're going to see how this goes. My air conditioner is on. It is getting warmer out, and there's going to be times where the air conditioner is on, and we'll see how the sound comes through. But I talk pretty loudly, so I think we can handle it. This is a heavy son of a bitch right here. This is from the James brand. So, if you don't know, they came out with an Integral recently that kind of just popped up. Didn't know it was coming. Didn't really know anything about it until I saw something on Instagram or maybe NAF Sergeant's video on it. And it got me intrigued because I heard that Riot made the knife. And I love Riot. And also, the Vero Engineering Isotope came out at the same time, which is also an Integral made by Bestech. And I really want to compare those two. So I have an Isotope. It had some issues, so it got sent back to Vero. A new one is on its way, so I will do the comparison as soon as I can. I'm very excited for that. But first, let's get into this. So, as I open this, I want to talk about James brand. I don't like them. I actually hate the brand. I hate the idea. I just don't like companies that are... Oh, sorry. Evotech Shadow Ranger is the unboxing knife. Now, take me seriously after that. I don't like companies that are solely built on marketing. That is what they are built on. Marketing, and then they have to charge a huge amount of money for products with lesser materials to make up for all the money they pour into marketing. And yes, it works. James brand makes money. They are a profitable business, I'm sure. And I'm sure plenty of people, hipsters, love them. But I just hate that. I hate that style of marketing, that style of business. I want companies like Finch Knife Co. They have really cool designs. They send knives out to reviewers to check out, and that is how they market. You don't see a ton of Finch commercials or Finch advertising everywhere, do you? Nope. But you see Finches everywhere because they're smart. They know they have a good product. They make a good product to start with, right? And then they send that to people. That's their marketing money. Like, Finch puts money away for marketing purposes. And the way they do that is they take that money and they buy, I don't know, 50 extra of each model, and they send free ones out to different channels. I've gotten knives from Finch. I've also bought knives from Finch, but they trust their product, and then they let the product speak for itself. It is way smarter to do it that way, and just better because you have a good product. And I know I'm just rambling here, but it just bothers me the way James brand goes about it. I bought one last year. My wife actually did, technically, for my birthday. It was the Carter, I think, the one with the Axis style lock, and it was so bad. It was one of the only knives I've ever returned. I returned it to Blade HQ. Like, the lock was terrible. The ergos weren't good. The action was so bad. And it was $160 for my Carta, an Axis lock, and VG10. This is what I'm saying. They don't have the material. So anyway, here we go. So they came out with this Integral that I'm very interested in. See if there's anything else in here. There's a slip, of course, and a thank you, TJB, and then more marketing, which I get that. There's a high chew in here. What the hell? Ooh, green apple. They're winning me over a little bit here. It matches their logo and everything. So, I will say, on the live stream I did, I think it was on The Edge with Kyle and some other, which time was it? I forget. I think it was when Ray was on and Neve's Knives were on last time. I tried buying one actually, and they had a code for 10% off. Now they have a code or something for active military or first responders or whatever. That's how NAF Sergeant got his. He paid $480, I think he said after that. So it was probably 20% off. Well, I tried to use this Welcome 10 code that they gave me when I got onto the website, and it would not work. Just would not work, could not order it. Then I tried again a couple days later, and for some reason it worked this time. So I got it for $536, plus I paid for FedEx 2-day that took 3 days. And it was $550 total shipped. So it's only $50 more than the Isotope. So we're going to see, once I compare them, how that is. Now, I want to get into this, obviously. Sorry, I'm just babbling. Presentation is pretty good here. Okay, so you get this microfiber cloth that's folded up to kind of just look like foam over your knife. Ooh, it looks pretty. Okay. Did I just say that? It looks pretty, guys. Look at that. That looks sexy. That looks... Oh! Hey, it wouldn't be an unboxing if I didn't drop shit. Fuck did that go? Oh, I got it. Yeah. All right, here we go. So it has this coin with an arrowhead on it. It says analog artifact. Some things will never go digital. That's fucking stupid. The James brand. Modern, minimal, everyday carry. Bunch of fucking buzzwords. Okay, here we go. Let's get this knife out of here. I mean, I like the wood presentation. It weighs a lot, though. It makes you feel like the knife weighs a lot. Here she is. It has a lanyard on it, which is probably going to be coming off. And, man, the lanyard hole is, like, intricately designed into it, which I hate, because when I cut it off, it's going to look stupid, probably. Centering looks dead on. I really like the milling. The micro milling all over the scales. Really cool clip here. So far, I'm really impressed. They built this flat into the scale here, so your clip doesn't have any of this milling under it, which is really cool. We're talking thumb studs here. It does have a similar pivot design to the Isotope, where this piece probably comes off. So you take the screw off, this off, and that's how you get the bearing and stuff out of this side and the stop pin out. And then it makes it easier for disassembly and reassembly. I like that. The grind looks a little wonky, maybe. I don't know if it looks a little bit curved at the tip there. Hard to tell. Really like the way everything is rounded, how thin it is. I'm pretty impressed. So let's go ahead and flip it. Okay. Interesting. I like the neutral handle. Like that. You have, I guess it's a stone washed finish. Really nice. I don't know if this is a hollow grind. I think it's a flat grind. So it goes all the way down up here, but here it's, 3/4 or whatever. You have minimal branding. James right there. Let's check the action. Very good. Trying to feel out this detent, guys. Oh yeah, that detent is solid. Lefty Spidey flick. Guys. Wow, this thing is cool. Like the ergos. I mean, it is smooth as butter. The lefty thumb flick isn't the best. You have the lock bar there, but it's good. I just don't get a ton of traction when I do it. When I do the Spidey flick, oh, it flicks really nice, guys. Yeah, that feels good. I actually don't mind this lanyard. It's not like in my way. It's not bothering me in any way. So I may leave it on for now and see how it goes. I like this black color. Any blade play? No blade play whatsoever. Um, M390 21030012. I don't know what all that stands for, but there's your markings right on the blade there. That's kind of cool how they did that. Wow, I like the thumb studs are like really big and built into the blade very nicely. There's some jimping here, but it's super minimal, super smooth, but gives you a little bit of traction. I kind of like that. A choil would have been sweet, but I always say that. I like the design. Nice drop point. I like the logo on the clip. Guys, this is a really, really good knife. Is it worth $600? I don't know. It's fucking good, guys. I can tell you right now, this is built much better than the Isotope. I hate to say that. But you guys know Riyot just knocks it out of the park. Look at these rounded corners here. Look how well finished this titanium is. Like, one of the gripes I had with the Isotope right away was the titanium was finished with this stonewash, and it's like, it just looks like it got dragged behind a fucking bus. Man, I really like this. Detent lash, none. There's some cool shit going on inside. Oh, is that the lanyard post? Wait. Hold on. Wow. Okay. So, there's something being held in by a screw down there. I don't know what that is. Can't be the clip. Well, I guess the clip... Wow, that would be cool if that's how the clip... Okay. Let me try to show you here. Sorry. It's going to be better when I do it first impressions, but... See that screw in there? Down at the bottom? That must hold the clip in somehow. It goes through the side or something? I don't know. And then look at that rainbow anodizing or whatever inside. I don't know what that's all about, but fucking looks cool as shit. It's all in there, all around. You see there's no milling, but it doesn't really need it. It's not like super heavy or anything. Guys, I really like this. Like, right off the bat, I am very, very much digging this. The size is really good, 3.5-inch blade. Here's a J-cape. So, pivot to pivot. The J-cape's actually a little bigger. But you get a much more neutral handle. Here's the bug out. Bit bigger than the bug out. Man, I really like this. One thing I'll say is, how sexy would this have been if it was a little bit taller? First, like, that's one of my first things is, the blade seems a little thin up here, like tall, you know what I mean? This way. If it was a little bit thicker and then had a Tanto, oh shit. That would be fucking sexy right there. Oh. But even without that, guys, I'm going to put a little bit of schnizzle in here real quick. I'll drop a little bit on the detent ball. Alright. So I'm going to see. I don't want to loosen the pivot or anything. This may be a knife I wait to do a disassembly on. I don't know. Riyots usually go together pretty good, but... Little drop there. Little drop there. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to gauge this. Clean it off. Use some air to transport that KPL in. All right. The fact that they used M390 for once is really nice. Just see if I can. Really don't want to fuck with the pivot. So, I'll probably just let it break in. Maybe I will swap the bearings or so. Oh. Oh yeah, it's already starting to get a little more droppy McDropperson here. Man, that Spidey flick is good, guys. The clip is long enough as a lefty that I can get my finger down here. My thumb rests on the clip. So no lock bar issues, right? Right-handed seems fine as well. I don't see any issues with the Spidey flick. Am I locking anything up? No. So I'm not that good right-handed, but I'm sure you guys would be fine. Damn, I like this. All right. All right, guys. I'm impressed, James Brand. I did not think you would make a really, really good knife. It's still overpriced, I'd say, but you know what? Compared to other integrals, Spyderco's, like the Nirvana, what's that shitty one I did recently? It's a Rosenti design. Paysan, the CKF knives, also made by Riot technically. Those are all this price, $600, and I got this for $550 shipped or delivered. I actually don't think that's a bad price for once from James Brand. So, good job so far, James Brand. I'll be doing the first impressions and full review, of course. Let me put it in pocket. Okay, so you have the lanyard. Oh, shit, it's deep carry. Goes in, comes out, goes in, comes out. Clip is solid, guys. Still thinking about this lanyard. I kind of like it, kind of don't. I really like the combo I went with. The black and the silver accents. I think that's nice. I think it goes really well. I wonder if they had done plain tie on the screw, the hardware, if that would have been a little nicer, like a little bit of a touch there of that color. But as is, I mean, I am fucking impressed. Like, almost lost for words, guys. The tolerances in there, I mean, look how thin the scales are. You can barely see any space between the blade and the scales. Like, it's fitted in there very well. Damn. All right. That's it, guys. That is the James Brand Barnes. I don't know if I even ever said the name of the knife. The James Brand Barnes. And I have this coin here. Kind of douchey coin, but whatever. You know? Oh, yeah. One thing I wanted to say is I reached out to James Brand. So, after that code didn't work and everything, when I was thinking about getting one, I messaged them. And I was like, hey, whatever, I have a channel. I wanted to review the knife. I was just curious if maybe I could get some kind of a discount. I didn't ask for a free one. Like, you know, I just said any discount would be helpful. No worries. Nothing. Never got a response. I followed up and I said, hey, I know you guys probably get a million messages, whatever. Nothing. Still haven't heard a goddamn word. So I just don't like them. They don't. It's just the marketing bullshit, right? They don't care about you. Whereas when I compare this to the Vero, I'll talk about it. I love Vero. I love Joseph Vero. I definitely prefer Riot manufacturing, but I 100% prefer Vero over James Brand. Anyone can message Joseph and ask him a question. He will get back to you eventually. It might not be the next day, but within a couple days, he'll probably respond and answer your question, unless you're being ridiculous or asking 50,000 things or whatever. But I've talked to him a few times. We chat, we have a quick conversation, and then that's it. I've had QC issues. He always takes care of it. He's interactive with his customers. That's good. That's what you want. Instead of just blasting you with fucking cool photography and then charging you an arm and a goddamn leg for everything. So, I don't know. It's just two different ways of going about it. I much prefer the way Vero goes about it, the way Finch goes about it, that kind of stuff. So, anyway, that is the James Brand Barnes, and I am impressed with the knife, guys. Really, really like this knife. So, I'll follow up with you guys. I love you so much. I appreciate you listening to me rant and rave as usual. Hope you have a fantastic day, and I will catch you later.